The topic of today's video, is nicotine bad for you, is a search phrase that I cannot tell you how many countless times I tried to look up when I was addicted to various nicotine products. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Dr. Frank, founder of AddictionMindset Recovery Coaching, where we help people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, pornography, and a whole host of other things. So be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, the whole thing. Now, this is probably one of the dumbest things that I searched in Google during my active addiction. And I'm going to break down why I think this question is honestly completely irrelevant when it comes to nicotine addiction. So let's start with the basics overview of nicotine, okay? If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you, 1, consume cigarettes, 2, that you consume vape products, 3, that you use chewing tobacco products, 4, maybe you're currently using the nicotine replacement therapy pouches, okay? That's thing number 1 right off the bat. Cigarettes, I don't need to go into the health risks. People are well aware of the health consequences of cigarettes. That is well documented. That is undeniable information. When it comes to vapes, vaping has been shown to be a harm reduction tool when it comes to smoking, okay? And we're going to talk about the nicotine found in vapes in this video. We're going to talk about that. But for those of you watching this video, again, you probably know that these things are not the healthiest things in the world. If you've been vaping for a while, and I can relate to this, you know you feel different. Like, you can't run the same. You can't go up a step of stairs the same. You get winded easily. Maybe you're experiencing fatigue. Maybe you're experiencing gastrointestinal problems. Maybe you're getting weird headaches. You know this isn't good for your health. Like, no one's arguing that vaping is good for your health, okay? No one should make that argument. It's a good form of harm reduction for someone who used to smoke cigarettes, but we're not going to argue it's good for your health. Chewing tobacco, we're not going to, yes, we can talk about the oral cancers and all that stuff. Now, I will say there is a physician out there, I'll show his book right now, but he wrote a book for smokers only. And he argues that chewing tobacco is significantly less harmful than smoking cigarettes or other forms of tobacco, and that the risk of developing cancer from it is low, okay? You can check out his videos if you want. But again, we're not going to argue that chewing tobacco is good for you, okay? We're not going to make that argument because we know that's not true. That's a dumb argument to make. Might be a good harm reduction tool. I don't know. Okay. Now we're left with nicotine gum, nicotine toothpicks, nicotine inhalers, nicotine nasal sprays. Don't worry about whether or not nicotine is good for you. That's completely irrelevant. The question you should be asking yourself is, do you want to be dependent upon a drug, a substance, for the rest of your life? And you're going to say, well, Dr. Frank, nicotine has been shown to have health benefits. It's a nootropic. It releases adrenaline. It releases dopamine. It can help you focus. Some people would argue it might help me improve my athletic performance. It gives me a burst of energy. Okay, I get it. Lots of other healthy ways to get nootropics too. You know, exercise has been shown to give those benefits. Eating healthy has been shown to give those benefits. Little burst of caffeine has been shown to give those benefits. Getting a good night's rest has been shown to give those benefits. Hanging out with someone you enjoy hanging out with, someone that you enjoy spending time with, has been shown to give those benefits. There's lots of ways to improve your mental health, okay? I'll post some books on it. Improve your brain function, all that stuff that involve healthy lifestyle modification factors, not consuming a drug. So to make that argument, I think is a complete waste of time. Now, even more so, what happens when you have a nicotine addiction is you become obsessed with nicotine. Your focus goes to nicotine. When can I get my next fix? You become physically, mentally, emotionally dependent upon nicotine. Ask someone who doesn't have it. When you're addicted, I live this. You become emotionally unstable for a period of time when you don't have it. And you also go through withdrawals when you don't have it. So do you want to spend the rest of your life, day in and day out, going through these waves of withdrawals every 30 to 60 minutes, every day of your life for the rest of your life? Do you want to have the financial commitment, whether it's to vapes, chewing tobacco, cigarettes, Nicorette, gum? Do you want to have a financial commitment the rest of your life to nicotine products when there is so many other things you could be investing your time into? When there's so many other things you could be investing your health into? That's why Googling, is nicotine good for you? It's a dumb question. The time that you're taking to Google that, the time that you're taking to watch this video, when you could be doing something else so much more productive, is a waste of time. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm glad to have you here on the channel, and I hope you are enjoying this video. But do you get what I'm saying? Do you really want to make this commitment to nicotine? Now, of course, we could talk about some of the physical health consequences of purely nicotine, but the addiction and the dependence is the worst side effect. That is the worst thing. Nothing else matters. If any of the other health stuff mattered, or if you actually cared about the other health consequences of nicotine, you would have quit a long time ago. You would have stopped a long time ago. But the reality is, you perceive a level of benefit from it that outweighs any fears you may have. And as you know from watching my other videos, there's no true benefit. At the end of the day, there is no benefit to developing an addiction and a dependence on a drug. A lot of people, I remember myself when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, the buzz. The buzz is the worst thing about nicotine. That high is the worst thing. The high of any drug is the worst part of the drug, because your brain starts to prefer that high as a source of energy, as a source of motivation. And now other things in life start to fall to the wayside. Your health, your relationships, your long-term goals, your finances. Because your brain starts to prioritize that high. It starts to prioritize that drug, that substance. So, no, there are no health benefits to nicotine. There is no benefit to the person that's committed to watching this video, which was once me. There is no benefit to you using nicotine. It's something that you shouldn't be wasting your time on, because your time and your energy is so much more valuable than that. It's so much more valuable than that. I want you to follow me into the next video, where I'm going to talk about the lies that addiction tells us. So some of the lies that addictive voice in your brain is telling you right now about nicotine, we're going to blow those myths wide open, those lies wide open. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, okay?